So Satisfactory is the highly anticipated new game from the makers of Goat Simulator? And it's one of those building games where you work your way through a research tree that lets you automate more and more of your systems as you go along. But this one's in 3D! That seems a bit modern. Anyway, it's coming to early access on Epic on March the 19th, but here we have a more limited alpha preview, where we get the starting area and the first few tiers of research. So let's go back to the beginning and let's play Satisfactory! Okay, so I'm arriving on the planet from my dropship. It'll take a while for us to actually get out of this thing, and this is just sort of scripted opening. There is a tutorial voice, but I've turned that off for the sake of the Let's Play. I've already gone through the first tier of the game in practice, which took a couple of hours, but I was incredibly inefficient, so this time I'm hoping to be a lot more efficient, and it'll all be good. Right, I have been dispersed. This is actually a different landing spot to previously, so this is going to change things up, but the map itself I think is static. It's not procedurally generated as I understand it. So we've got to get going with making things that have conveyor belts in them. Hooray for automation! Right, let's have a bit of a look around. So yeah, there's a lot of exploration and... oh dear. I'm fine. I fell off. I forgot there was a cliff there. So there's a lot of exploration in this and gathering of resources. I think some people have described this basically as No Man's Sky meets Factorio. Right, let's get our dismantler on. There we go. Now I really do need to go and find somewhere to actually set up my hub. Yeah, it's telling me now to get my stun gun on the go. In case anything comes near me, I'll give it a bit of a fisting with my my electric shock prick thingamabob. Right, let's have a bit of a look around the place. Let's first of all scan for iron. See what we've got nearby. Oh, we've got a source of iron. Well, that one's the closest. It's still quite a long way away. We have not been put in the most resourcey area. But let's follow this. Hopefully we'll get a flat bit. A nice big flat bit. We might have to go down into the valley floor. There's all sorts of weird, huge creatures in this. Like there's a great big lumbering thing over there, which is a right old prick. Actually, it's docile, that one. There's a great big flappy thing over there, and there's also some land pricks. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but they're aggressive warthogs, and they're not happy to see me. So I will have to use my stun gun thing from time to time. Oh, see over in this direction. Oh, there it is. There's the source. It is guarded. Yeah, we've got some land pricks. Let's stun it. Hurr! Hurr! Get got. There we go. Give myself a little alien carapace. Now, there was another one around here, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm going to start chiselling the iron. Now, this is the first way of mining. It's very slow, but not too slow. So let's grab some. Then we'll actually have to build the hub. Right, so that's the good, easy bit, and from there on it's a bit slow going. But never mind. So let's put our hub close to the iron, because we will need quite a lot of it. God, look at you, impressive. It's just like it's like a walrus on legs. Like a giraffe walrus or something. Anyway, let's place down the hub. Look, it's a big bugger, so we've got to make sure there's plenty of space. There we go. Right, so we're now going to have a little bit of a message. Congratulations, you have unlocked hub feature manual craft bench. Ah, right, here we go. So we're going to be, over the course of this tier of the game, which is probably going to be the video, we're just going to have to build this hub up several times, so we get more and more stuff. Right, so now we can actually start crafting here, and we can look at our objectives here. Tier 0, hub upgrade 1. And what we have to do is simply make 10 iron rods as the milestone, and we'll get all sorts of rewards. So select the milestone. And we've got to make 10 iron rods, which means turning iron ore into stuff. Let's go over here. Oh, we don't need to do that, do I? Nope. Iron rods. Oh, first of all I have to make iron ingots. So I just have to hold the mouse button down to do some very basic crafting. This all gets automated later on. But for now, you just really have to... You get punished. You have to do everything the manual way. So I might as well turn all this into iron ingots, because there's no other use for iron ore. And from iron ingots, then you can turn them either into iron plates or iron rods. And we'll need both a lot in this game. Right, so now we can do the rods. Just need 10 of these. And we've completed the first thing. Once we've just dragged this over into here. Hub upgrade 1. Got ourselves a little chesty poos. So let's put some of the crap that we've accumulated in there. Some of this is just crap and we won't probably need it. What's this? Oh, flower petals. I'll keep those nuts on me just in case we get attacked by a warthog. Definitely keep the iron ingots. A wood? Yeah, we'll keep that there because that'll be used as fuel at some point. So slowly but surely we will actually get things unlocked in the builder. So we've already got a craft bench to the right, but we will need an equipment workshop, which is very important because then we can get our first way of automating mining. Yeah, we just go with that tutorial message at the bottom because it's getting in the way of what I'm trying to look at. Right, so the equipment workshop, we can add this to our to-do list, which means getting 6 iron plates and 6 iron rods. We should actually be able to make that now, actually. Like that. And we can place this. Let's place it over here, I think. And turn it around. There. Which will allow us to go over here and make ourselves... We may not be able to do this just yet. Oh, there we go. There we go. All good. And for the portable miner, we do actually need a shit ton of equipment, including copper stuff. So let's leave that for the time being. So what we need to do now is actually go find the copper, because it's basically unlocked the ability for us to go and search for copper instead of iron. So we can choose whatever we want. Oh, hello. So it looks like that's going to be the best source of copper. So let's go and have a bit of investigation. So you've got to pay attention to the thing on the left. But some of it you don't necessarily have to do. It doesn't really... I mean, it says build an equipment workshop, but that's actually not an absolute requirement. And when I previously played this, I made the mistake of not building the portable miner. So I mined manually for most of the most of the thing, and it was just incredible scenes. It took far longer than it should have done. Anyway, let's just tonk the land prick. Oh, it got me! Oh, it's made me dizzy. Where's it gone? It likes to circle around, this prick. I think it's stuck in the tree. There it is. Oh! It's gone. Send it off with its tail between its legs. Oh, there's limestone. Hang on. This wasn't actually on the scanner. But I will actually need limestone later. Oh, that's good to know that's not too far away from my base. Oh, the copper's still miles away. Yeah. What was that? Oh, that's another source of copper. God, this copper's a long way away. Ooh, hello. Oh, okay. See, once you've killed a few of these, they tend to leave you alone, so you'd have to constantly do this. Where's its carapace? Oh, who cares? So there is a day-night cycle, inevitably. Where's the copper gone? Oh, it's up there! How do I get up there? That's going to be a pain in the arse. Maybe there is a way around from the front, which would actually make it easier to get to, I think. Yeah, it looks like I've got to go up there. Why does it have to be up in the air? What a prick. I'm going to automate all this. Oh my god, there's a thing right at the top there. I'm not sure what that is. It's a kind of glowing thing. Now, where was it? Over in this direction. Oh, there it is. Huh. Right, yet again there's one of these. Oh, bloody hell. It's doing a little circly thing. Ow! Oh, I've lost it. There it is. It got. Right, here we go. What do we do that? Right, so I will unfortunately have to get a load of copper. It shouldn't be too bad though, because I think once we've just bust this main bit, that's probably going to be most of what we need. Right, off we go. A little bit of the old chiselling. So just like all these games, it starts slowly. But as soon as you get past... I mean, this is like the first tier is basically the tutorial tier, where you get told, you get lectured about how to do things, just like a tutorial always does, I guess. And there's a lot of sort of like, of that sort of thing, but then it slowly changes into being very much about attaching conveyor belts all over the shop. So this is the way... Okay, so this is the way. I went right, which was a mistake, so I need to go left at the rock. Okay. It is quite a long way away, this. What a pain in the arse. Anyway. Now, what I should have done... What I should do in a bit... Oh! Bonus iron ore. I'll have that. What I'll do in a bit, now I've got some copper, I'll be able to make the portable miner, and then I'll be able to leave a miner on top of the ore, and then it'll gather things automatically for me. There we go. A bit more of that. But first, I've actually got to make the copper wire, my first bit of copper wire. And we'll need to build a... Can I build a smelter yet? Oh, I can. That'll require rods and copper. This can be... Can I jump up there? Yes, I can. That's good. Right, copper ingots. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this and all. It does mean that by the time you actually do get around to automating everything, you really appreciate it. Right, I made a bunch of stuff, including copper wire and cable and stuff. And now we're going to build our first portable miner. In fact, I can build two. Let's build two. Because I want to have them on different deposits. Right, there we go. 2 portable miners. Which will be really rather nice. And we will build a smelter as well. 5 iron rods. Oh, we need a bit more cable. Oh, no, it's just basic wire, actually. Nice and straightforward. Put the smelter... let's see, where should I put the smelter? I should put the smelter kind of... Let's put it here. I will need to wire that up using my power line, using the hotkey number 2. Right, so here we go with our generate. This is our first generator. We just have to bung in biomass. I think I put all this stuff... I might have actually put all this stuff in... Oh god, I'm falling through the half-constructed base here. I might put any of this stuff in here. So I'll take wood and maybe leaves? I think I can just bung this in. Yes, there we go. 20 megawatts of power. So that'll allow us to smelt stuff in here. I do actually have iron ore. I think I've got some left here. So there we are producing ingots automatically now. And I can collect them whenever. And from here you can actually feed into it, and from a miner. Later on we'll be able to build an automated miner that will be able to feed in via conveyor belts into here and feed out on conveyor belts into something that will allow us to produce more complicated things. Which is all very nice. So now what I'll do is I'll take these portable miners that I think are in my inventory, yes they are, and I shall stick one up here on the iron ore, which is over there, isn't it? Bloody hell. Why actually? I need to get rid of this first, I think. I'll get rid of this top bit. I think. I'm not sure you actually have to do this, but I might as well because it's bonus iron ore. It's very quick to mine this. Right, now I'm going to put down portable miner. Oh, it's impure, this! Ooh, I've never had that before. Let's put it there. Right. So you are going to slowly but surely produce 1 iron ore per second. I'll go and put another one on the copper thing as well. What do we need to do now? What I also need to do... Yeah, just have a bit of a look over here. I haven't actually selected the milestone yet, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I need 50 copper wire for this. And then we need 10 rods and 10 plates. Those are fairly easy to make. I've already made quite a lot of this stuff. Right, so this should have smelted all our stuff. I can put in more iron ore as well whilst I'm here. So we haven't got any way of automatically turning it into plates just yet, because I think that comes in the next tier, or the next the next milestone. So for now I'm going to have to do some of this normal stuff. So I need 10 plates. I've got 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Iron rods. 10. And copper wire. Oh, this should be straightforward. There. Milestone now achieved. Bang. 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 Upgrade 2. Getting bigger. There's a mysterious concrete room now. This is where you torture people. If you're a bad man. Yeah. Right, anyway, what are we doing? So now I've unlocked the ability to scan for stone. We already know where limestone is. Conveniently. But for the record, whatever. We've also unlocked power poles, which allows you to like hook things up more of a distance. We could also build a constructor. We've got the... for that we'd need reinforced iron plates and 2 cables. Reinforced iron plates are just require a lot of iron, really. So before we go hunting for limestone, I think I should be able to make iron plates. So for that we need regular iron plates, 4 of them. In fact, I think we now will need more of them. And because I think you have to go through a process. Oh, you need 24 screws as well, which requires iron rods. We haven't really got much, so... What's going on there? Oh, some weird shadow thing. Right, I've got all these things. And... How much do I need? It's iron rods I need, isn't it? So screws... Get loads of these because I'll need loads of these. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, need more iron plates. How many? Oh, I need more screws. Bloody hell! Yeah, this is quite a chain going on here. Right, there we go. So I have now all that we need to do whatever the hell I was doing. And that was a constructor. So we just need some cable as well, which is very straightforward. I want the constructor to be over here. Kind of there-ish. Which allows us to bung in iron bars and stuff and turn them into whatever we want here, which is probably going to be iron plates and iron rods for the most part. Soon we'll be able to put conveyor belts between these 2 things, but not yet. Anyway, what do we... we don't actually have... Oh, we've run out of power. Might be able to put leaves in. I've lost the power thing. Oh, so it is there. I forgot what it looks like. I built my thing on a slope and it's annoying. Right, so that'll burn through those quite fast. Now, do I have any more iron ore? No, I don't. I need to go and collect what I've been mining. And we'll have to go back to that copper thing and place down that miner as well. See, there are things all over the world, some great big glowy things, which are most mysterious. These only have a very limited inventory. I think it might be 100. Not 100% sure. But just got a bunch of those now. When I set up a conveyor belt from there to here, that'll be fun. Oh! There's full damage in this, sometimes. Right, now put the iron ore into here. And all will be good. Now I need to make sure that once again I'm displaying the milestone. So yeah, the requirements are going to be a bit more onerous now, including concrete, which we'll have to go and get some limestone to sort out. We've only got a bit of limestone, but that won't go all the way. The main thing here is that we're going to need 75 iron plates, which is quite a lot. Anyway, let's go and find that bloody... hang on. They disappear from your minimap quite quickly. Oh, it was over there, wasn't it? It was up the ramp. Oh, there's a limestone on the right there as well. What I could do... Here's what we'll do. I'll put the automatic miner on this, and then we'll go get the copper. So that will efficientize everything. Whee! Bum! Tonk, 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 tonk. I'll get rid of this great big nodule. That'll keep us in a good amount of concrete for a while, actually. Although I think it's you need 3 bits of limestone for 1 concrete, so it is a bit of a slow process. Right. Now I'll go and get some copper manually. It's one of those weird creepy beasts, look. Right, so I'll definitely want to set up a portable drill on that copper, because that is going to take quite a bit of time if we don't. And just pick everything up from here. It already, yeah, its inventory was full there. 100 limestones. So yeah, I mean, I could put another portable miner on there, and then we'd have a effective inventory of 200. But for now, what I want to do is see how much we can get. I think the iron ore thing will also be ready to collect. We'll be able to make quite a lot of the iron plates. The big requirement comes later, where you actually have to get like, oh, here we go. Oh, this is the pure one. Look, we have to get something like 500 bits of copper wire to achieve one thing. And there's a lot of requirements as we automate more and more stuff. The hub upgrades require more and more. I think I might put a miner on that pure node as well. There we go. That's taking you out. Right. Down we go. So let's get this up. Oh, power-wise, it might not be great. Anyway, whatever. Now, what do we want? Iron ore. And this isn't actually hooked up to the power, is it? Now, for this, we need concrete and iron rod. Well, let's make some concrete for the first time. We've got bugger loads of limestone. We may as well make an absolute shit ton of this. You don't need a huge amount of concrete in this tutorial, so this will probably cover us for the most part. Right, so I've actually, to achieve this milestone, I've now got all the concrete we need. And cable-wise, wire-wise, hang on. We may as well turn all this into wire. Make enough cable for 10. So we've already achieved... Hang on, let's put this in the bottom right. We've already achieved quite a lot what we need to do to get up to our thing. We've only got 5 plates, though. Right, so I'm going to actually add a telegraph pole type thingy-bob. What do we need? We need iron rods. So we'll make a few of those. Right, let's expand our power grid a bit. So the power is over there. So I think I might actually just be able to... Let's see if I can just run... I'm not sure if I can do this. No. You can only connect one wire up to those things. So what I'll probably need to do is... Hang on, let's put a pole kind of there-ish. So you can attach 4 lines to this. Yeah, I'm going to have to like remove this existing cable. It's a menace. Right, here we go. So let's connect that up to that one, and then up to there. So this will be a power hub thing. There. So now we have power going to everything. So we can take out this. The inventory was full. And now we can make all our plates automatically now. Eventually. Oh, I haven't got conveyor belts yet, have I? Right. Iron ingots. Bung all those in. So it's going to make 1 iron plate every few seconds, so 15 per minute. And we need 75, so that's going to be 5 minutes. And in the meantime, well, I could be making the reinforced iron plates. And also probably make a couple of auto miners. Right, I'm back, kicking nature in the face once more. Ugh. Right, here we go. Should have got the plates by now. Yeah, there we go. I think we've got everything that we need. I think we have it. Yeah. Actually, wrong thing. There we go. And I'm going to do this the quick way by pressing Shift and click. There we go. Whee! So he's getting grander by the day now. And that concrete box, or the prison, is starting to look a bit more like a nice little hidey hole. Right, let's just dump some stuff, because I am getting a bit full up of nonsense. God, I've got a load of stuff. All the other stuff is quite useful. This is some beryl nuts. I think I'll actually, whilst I think about it, heal myself, because we did actually have some earlier problems, didn't we? So each one of these will be half a health in the bottom left. So that's pretty much restored my stuff. Now we get to build conveyor belts at long last, which means we'll need iron plates. Also iron ore. Let's put some of that through. This isn't going anywhere at the moment. But we have got some more iron plates, that's good. Now we can hotkey 3. Now I can actually connect these up. Blimey, that's a bit of an incline. Oh, here we go! The iron ore has already been created. So, that means I can actually make it. So, choose the recipe, iron plates. So now it is automatically making iron plates. I don't actually have to do it myself. Hooray! So, ore goes in, bars come out, and then we eventually get to pick up some iron plates. Whee! Nice! Right, let's see what the next milestone is, because I keep on forgetting to actually choose these. 100 iron plates, 75 iron pipes, loads of concrete and loads of wire. I've made bucket loads of concrete, so I've already done that. And the wire will need a lot of copper. Now, at the moment we're kind of like concentrating... Oh god, there's that big flappy thing flying overhead. Hello. Mind that smoke! Never mind. Just cooked its undercarriage. Yeah, oh well. It means I might as well just be doing some stuff manually. Which seems a bit rum, but never mind. I can make all this cable now. There we go. All the cable's done, all the concrete's done, and now we just have a long way to go to get the various bits of iron. Oh, willow. I think we might be out of power. Yeah. Craft biomass as a better energy source. Biomass is there. And we actually have got a bunch of wood, haven't I? Right, so that's made some biomass. Can bung that in here. Wait, I've forgotten which one it is now. There it is. Oh, I could just shift click, couldn't I? Anyway, that should power us a bit better now. The conveyor belts are up and running again. And we are getting iron plates for days. Now, at the moment we're running, that's about 4 watts or megawatts. That's another 4, so that's 8. And we've got a total of 20 in the grid. So we've got plenty of headroom at the moment. But again... Oh, wait, what's that? I haven't seen one of those before. Hang on. I need to bug in my stun rod just in case. You're new! Uh-oh. It's a lizard doggo! Hello. Press E to pet. Press E to pet. Petting. Am I petting it or not? Oh look, he's doing a little moon dance. Not a moon dance, a moonwalk. It's a marvellous night for a moonwalk. Doobity 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 doo. It's not really doing anything when I pet it. Apart from that weird reverse walk thing. I think it's got the measure of me. I feel like it should be beeping as it reverses. Anywho. Off it goes. Lizard doggo. A game that does let you pet the dog. Anyway, now we are kind of like just waiting for this to happen. I could build another one. I could build another creatory thing. The thing is, I mean, this is creating... I think this is creating more iron bars than this thing knows what to do with. We don't get conveyor belt splitters in this, well, anytime soon. That's in the next tier of activity, which we won't get to in this video. But now really I've just got to, got to wait, really. So a while later, what I've done is set up a second set of these things. So double smelting action. This one's producing copper, this one's producing iron. Over here, I actually do need to choose something for this to do. The only thing it really can do with copper is turn into wire, so I'll let that do its business. We are now taking 16 megawatts out of potential 20. That'll speed things up. That's the copper wire is more for the next tier, next upgrade rather than this one. Anyway, let's see how this is doing. We've got enough plates now. Now we're on the hunt for rods. Actually, probably will need a few more plates now because I've been using them up in other stuff. But I can actually create those manually. And you can pick things up straight off the conveyor belt if you want, if needs be. Right, so iron plates. Need to get this up to 100. There we go. Right, now I can go and grab some more from the miner over here. Slowly working its way through stuff. 62 of that. We've got one on the copper, we've got one on the limestone. I haven't really touched the limestone one recently. It mines very quickly and I don't really need a huge amount of it. Just run out of iron ore. That was fortuitous. And what have we got? 47, so we still need 75. So I'll go and get some. I'll be going to sort out the copper, which is still bloody miles away. Right. Oh, there we go. Now we've got enough stuff for the hub upgrade. Where are you? Hub terminal. There we go. And so to the final hub upgrade. Again, set the milestone straight away this time. Right, so now we need twice as many plates and rods as last time, and also 500 copper wire and 30 sacks of concrete. We've almost made all the concrete, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So we're going to be making a load of iron rods again. Copper's going to be a thing. I might turn this one also into an iron thing once we've got enough copper wire. We're actually making loads of it. That should actually be enough to actually make all our copper wire, so I can just leave that going. And what I can do now, though, now we're actually on a new tier, is swap out our crappy miners for some good miners by using the miner Muck 1, which will require us to replace the portable miner with some better stuff. Let's get... Oh, we've run out of power, so I will need to go and get some wood and leaves and things like that. Yeah. But for now, let's quickly... I think I can set up... I think we've got everything to set up the thingamabob over here. So let's just retrieve this bugger. Hang on, I think I have to do it from here. There we go. Now we can build the miner Muck 1. Make sure that it's outputting the right way. Yes. There, look at that bad boy. Look at that drill and a half. And we need conveyor belts. Unfortunately, we haven't got any iron plates at the moment. Let's... I don't want that. There we go. Let's sort out the wood situation. Now, here's the thing. We have a second biomass generator. So now we should be able to run a lot more stuff at once. We've got 40 megawatts in the grid now. And I've also added an extra pole. So that's all to the good. And now we need to make the conveyor belts and also power the miner. So for conveyor belts, let's see what we've got in here. We've got 17 rods. It's not going very fast at the moment. So have I got any iron ore as well? I have actually got some iron ore. Let's make some plates the old-fashioned way. Via ingots. We'll be able to make conveyor belts for days now. There we go. Do I have enough stuff for these? Yes, I do. Right. So first of all, we'll do the conveyor belts. This needs to go all the way to that, which means we'll have to do it in stages. Which is getting... God damn it, that's in the way. That pole's in the way. Well, I can't afford this because we're going to need more... We're actually going to need more... Because there's going to be a pole as well as just a belt. And we do actually need more steel sheets, or iron sheets. So it's going to take us a bit longer before we can do this. So I'm actually going to do it in the reverse direction now I've got the stuff. So let's go over to about here-ish. Oh, actually right-clicked there. Belt. Oh, I still can't afford... Oh, bloody hell. That required a lot of iron plate. Which means I do need a little bit more. God, I forgot how expensive long conveyor belts can be, because when I was doing this previously, my base was really right next to the iron. Not this time. Things are going astray. My inventory is getting bigger with every hub upgrade, which is nice to see. Oh, I think we're out of power? Oh no, we're out of iron ore. Which is there. So how many pipes or rods have we got? We've only got 56. So this, I really could do with turning this one into an iron thing. I think we've run out of copper. Let's see how much copper wire we've got now. Oh, it's still actually got a backlog of stuff to process. So that'll produce 150. Oh, that'll get us over 500. So we'll let that run through, run its course, and then we'll turn it into an iron thing. And now I think, finally, we should be able to get this sorted. Can't afford... Oh, we need another 13 steel sheets. This is expensive. So I finally got enough to make the conveyor belt. I'm now just hooking it all up. So, power line to power line. Not quite sure how these long these things can actually stretch. I'm not too worried. Anyway, now we've got some automated mining going on. Will it eventually start mining? Oh, come back! Oh, here we go. Yep, it requires 5 watts, this. Ah, look, our first bit of iron ore. Looks like great big dinosaur turds. Anyway, that's very, very slowly but surely going to make its way all the way down this very long conveyor belt. Very expensive conveyor belt into here. Although now it looks like we do need more power. Oh no, we just need more iron ore. I mean, yellow means it's got power, just not any resources. Red means there's no power. And green means everything's tickety-boo! So I'm just going to wait, really. Iron plates. God, we need 150. And we've got 10. We've got plenty of... We've got 94 iron rods. Over here, we are going to be making them, but we haven't actually got a source of iron ore at the moment. So I will also use the manual drill that I've set up on the second bit of iron ore to feed the other one. And we'll be there in no time, although I do need a little bit more concrete. We've got all the copper wire now. We just need all the bloody bits of iron and an extra bit of concrete, and we should all be grand. There we go. Right, so we really are getting there now, to the extent that I don't really need to do anything now. I've got all the biomass generators all fully powered. Everything's ticking away nicely. We have our infinite supply of iron ore tootling its way down there, plus our manual iron ore machine over there, all working nicely. Both of these are now set to iron plates, because we've got enough rods, I think. Yeah, we've got 171 rods. So we've got 13 there, which takes us up to 109. Over here, we've got another 11. Takes us up to 121. So we just need basically another 30. And we're done. Another 30 iron plates. God, I've got so much stuff now. All good. So I'd be interested to see how power generation improves as the game goes on. Because so far this has been very much the manual method. I think after this it does actually unlock something better, a better biomass thing. I can't remember exactly what. But when you actually get to the next tier, it does unlock a bunch of milestones, all of which you can choose which milestones you want to follow instead of having to do them in order. Hello. So you can, for instance, concentrate straight off on exploration by unlocking more things like beacons and stuff, or you can go on and you can just concentrate more on factory stuff. One milestone you can do straight off is getting an improved conveyor belt system where you can have splitters and mergers. So, for instance, if you had an excess of iron ore, you might want to maybe direct it to 2 different smelters. not quite sure if that would actually be particularly efficient. Because I think what you'd probably want to do is have the iron ore going into one smelter, and then you might want to split the iron bars into 2 different constructors, because I think it produces more iron bars than the thing needs. I don't know, though. It seems to be about even. You can experiment around. I mean, there's always going to be various different ways of making things more efficient in games like this. I think we're there. Yes, we've actually got plenty now. Yeah, we've got everything. Morning has now broken. And we can... I think we can conclude everything. Concrete. And just the spindle of copper. Boom! And we are done. New buildings. Player upgraded. Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM building, Biomass Burner building, Space Elevator. Hello. It's a bloody robot landing on us. Right. So let's have a look at the milestone thing now. This is basically what we were talking about. Oh, technically, it hasn't actually finished working its way through the messages yet. But look, now we're actually inside here, what used to be this concrete bunker. Now we can bung things in here to analyse. We don't seem to have anything with us, but all that stuff that we've been collecting, we can bung in there for research reasons. Let's just escape that message. Ah, there we go. We have now unlocked tiers 1 and 2, where you can have different milestones. And this is more of like a base building thing. This is more about conveyor belts. This gets you more storage space, beacons and things, and conveyor wall type stuff. And there you have it. That's the very first tier, the tutorial tier in... I was going to say Astroneer. In Satisfactory. And from now on, the sky's the limit, and we can get on with building the ultimate goal of the space elevator. Which is all rather nice. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'm sure we'll be playing more of this, because it is rather cool, and I'm interested to see where it goes next. So thanks for watching. Do look out for this on, I think, Epic, March the 19th. Only on Epic for the moment. It's got an exclusivity for a year. Beyond that, probably go to Steam, I guess. But for now, Epic. Whatever. Anyway, do subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games that seem to involve automation these days. And check out my Let's Play on Factory Town, which is like a cute, simpler version of this, really. And it is very, very charming indeed. More like the settlers and the colonists than it is like Factorio, but all to the good. Okay, so see you next time. Bye for now.